Hi everybody, this is Taffy bringing you chapters 22 through 24 of my 4 Kings 100% Growth LTC, though I did lose the footage for chapter 23. Chapter 22 is basically the same as my old run. We need one of Lionel and Walter to talk to Terrell near the throne, and the fastest way to get there is to have Jeremy carry Lionel and rewarp across the 9-tile wide wall. Our primary side goals will be feeding EXP to Euphin and Nickel, and setting up the last one-use barrier staff we will need. That's right, unlike the old run, I actually calculated the number of one-use staves I needed and stopped grinding them once I prepared them. It kills the old memes if my staff was all passing a barrier around, but that's life. Nicole sells a bunch of elixirs to buy goddess icons, though somehow I forgot to just sell Emily's Night Crest. Shelby and Chase go there to give Euphin a support bonus to increase his attack power and hit the kill benchmark with Darklight against the enemies that'll go for him on enemy phase. Shelby's level up lets Jeremy get a Fortify use in. What was the rework that required 20 magic on Jeremy? Nicole rescues Walter so he can give her a Florette boost to cleanly one round the enemies that go for her, and because we wanted to burn a use for EXP. We used Mina's staff on Walter to ensure the nearby enemies will target Nicole over him, and he resets the bowbreaker for her. Terrell is currently an NPC, but he will join at the end of this map. He has OK bases, and his PRF is the Virtus, a 1 to 2 range lance that grants Charisma, plus 10 hit and avoid to allies within 3 tiles. It gets used in Chapter 23 to improve the performance of arena goers. The unpromoted units on this map, rushing Terrell and company, mostly have steel weapons, but otherwise all other physical enemies use brave weapons from now on until the end of the game. Nicole has to dodge a bunch of nasty attacks, which is why we dumped a whole bunch of goddess icons and gave her the body ring. The two NPCs near Terrell are story relevant characters, but they don't do anything in this playthrough, so I won't go into the details to avoid spoilers. Shoutouts to Zero Hit, thanks to the Bowbreaker and all the goddess icons. Euphin needs to use the Darklight to hit the stat benchmark to kill these units. He would have loved to use a Dark Tome to work on his Dark rank. Turn 2 is just cleanup and staff grinding. If there were enemies in range of the green units, they would have moved down to get closer to us. But because there aren't, they instead gather around the throne and technically move a little further away from us. That stupid Flux crit was just because I wasn't sure if I had screwed up too badly with his Dark rank. It turns out I still had some leeway despite throwing away a bunch of opportunities earlier. Euphon lets Jeremy get another Fortify use in. And Chase will wear the barrier down to 1 use. Lionel will talk to Terrell, and that will be chapter 22, completed in 2 turns. Also with that level up, Chase capped most of his stats. Chapter 24 is Four Kings' attempt at a conventional defend map where Ava needs to talk to her dad Marvin to recruit him and end the map while defending the green villages. Playing normally, the earliest that can happen is on turn 4, and that's what the old run did. However, we are nothing but normal and are going to save multiple turns over the old run. We will achieve this by using a little trick. You'll see it when it happens. Dorian takes the Age Spear because he'll be quite exposed and wants to minimize the damage he takes. We first smite Ava since she needs a couple of extra squares to get the fastest clear possible. We then want to smite Dorian a couple of times so that Locritus will be able to rescue Marcy, move full move, and then get danced. Chase is on Torch duty this map. The first use isn't really necessary, but his use of it on turn 2 is relevant to the clear. Dorian needs the barrier boost to up his magical durability for enemy phase. This does cause Jeremy to get a level up, which in turn lets Regis get a turn 1 physic in. Goes not to get the Secret Book Village. Nicole uses Silence both for the EXP and to protect Dorian from death. Euphon heads south to farm EXP and Dark Rank with Nosferatu, and Patty flies towards the Goddess Icon village. Locritus drops Marcy forward and we end turn 1. I could probably have stood to give Yufin the Hurlbat to fix his less than perfect accuracy. This Merc would have quadded and murdered Dorian if he didn't have the 8th spear. Those enemies go for Marcy because of a lack of 1 to 2 range, even though they barely damage her. Nicole uses Silence again for EXP. Regis hits level 9, which lets him kill the boss of the next chapter to gain another level. The main problem holding us back on this map is the fact that Ava can't walk on peaks, so we can't get her to Marvin any sooner. Well, the secret to saving 2 turns to this chapter is that we need to stop thinking about getting Ava to Marvin, and start thinking about how to get Marvin over to Ava. Yep, it is possible to smite enemies, so we use our flyers to smite Marvin 3 times to the left so that Ava can walk up to him and talk to him. And that is chapter 24 in 2 turns. See you next time.